Hey yogis, welcome back to a new video. Thanks so much for watching. Seems like you again don't have much time today to practice, but you want to do something stronger today. In the last video we did like a quick morning flow, moving in all directions just for a little bit, and now it seems you want something stronger. So in today's video we will again skip the intro, just jump right into it and do a stronger practice where we will focus more on upper body, but also the thighs, lower body, and then some core to hopefully get you energized and ready for your busy day. When you're ready, come into a comfortable seated position. Sit nice and tall, close your eyes. Take about 5 breaths here and waste no time arriving on your mat and in your body. Invite all the sensations that you can maybe hear and smell and taste. How does the body feel? How does maybe your skin feel? The clothing that you're wearing. Use all of that information to pull you into this present moment. Although it's a short video, we don't want to rush. So you can be proud of yourself for showing up and dedicating this time for you to practice. Slowly blink the eyes open. Find a tabletop. Today we will do a quick wrist warm-up. Come onto your toes, slide the hands back slightly and then send the hips back. And then rock forward and back a couple times. Keep the arms straight. Focus on pressing into the inside part of your hand, right between the index finger and the thumb. Just a couple more like this. Now come back to neutral, make circles around the wrist, just 2 or so. And then switch directions. Now for the last one, the fingertips are pointing towards the knees. Keep the arms straight, send the hips back. Let the palms lift up. Feel and breathe more into the forearms and also into your fingers. If you want to go deeper, bend one arm, then the other. Just 2 or 3 more breaths here. Not too long, but since we're going to be on our hands a bit more today, I want to make sure the wrists are safe. And find a plank pose. Shake out the wrists first, sit on the heels, try to stay on the toes. Let's shake out the wrists, get the blood flow going, and then find a tabletop. From there you extend the legs back for a plank, and we don't want to have this like straight line with the back, although it's called plank pose and it might look more like a plank of wood. You want to actually lift your hips up a little bit higher, tuck the tailbone, engage the core, push the ground away. Press into the inside part of your hand. Then externally rotate the arms. That means the biceps are rotating forward. Engage your glutes. Hold here. Press into your palms. Keep the breath going. Now from here, bring the feet wider apart, almost as wide as your mat. And with your arms straight, stay in the plank. Basically, you rotate the heels over to the right side, let the right hip lower down, almost touching to the ground, and then come back through plank over to the left. Let's come back through plank to the right, to the left. Let's go for about 3 more, each side. Maybe here's some popping also in the spine. Since we're coming a little bit into a twist, that's perfectly fine. I lost count, but let's just do 1 more. Each side. Back to plank. Beautiful job. Now on the inhale, shift forward, come high onto your toes, bend your arms, chaturanga. The elbows are touching the rib cage. Straighten the arms, plank. Let's do 3 more just like this. Shift forward, chaturanga, plank. Shift forward, chaturanga, plank. Last one. Bend your arms, plank, back to down dog, shift the hips up and back. Bend your knees if you need to, move the chest towards the thighs. Find some more length and opening in the shoulders. And if you want, and if you have been doing this for a while, or you feel open enough, straighten your legs, bring the heels down to the ground. Make sure you hide your heels behind the ankles. Now from here, lift your right leg up and back, three-legged dog. Come high onto your left toes, exhale, right knee to the chest, round your back, hold it there. Now bring the right knee to the right armpit, slide it down to the right wrist, over to the left wrist, up to the left armpit, and then back to the chest. Now bring the right foot between the hands. Rise up for crescent lunge. Reach both arms up. Make sure you can see the right big toe inside the right knee. Move your left heel more forward. And then we all start to bend the left knee. So the left knee is touching to the ground, and then lift it up just a little bit above the mat. Then come back up to crescent lunge and lower the knee down. Let it hover above the mat. Lift up. Let's go for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Back to crescent lunge. Now release the hands down for pyramid pose. Straighten both legs. Step the left foot forward. Make sure both heels are on the ground. On your inhale, lengthen out through the spine. Exhale, fold forward and down. Just stay here for a few breaths. Now rebend the right knee, step the left foot forward, but cross the left ankle behind the right. Fold forward and down. From here we slide the left foot all the way to the right side off your mat. Come to the knife edge of both feet, keep the left fingertips on the ground, reach your right arm up. Straighten that right leg more so you feel this in the right outer hip. Beautiful. Now it gets a little bit funky. We pivot to the left. So come onto your toes, lift your heels up, pivot to the left. Lift your left leg up for warrior 3. Bring your hands to the heart. So now all you can see is my left foot, but it's all good. We're here in this warrior 3. Lower the left hip down, reach the left leg back, at the same time reach your head forward. Now from here we are coming down for Jesus squats. I like to call them J squats. You bring the left knee outside the right calf, maybe use your hands to balance, and then come back up. Let's go for 4 more. Three more. Back to warrior 3, last 2. And then 1 more. Back to warrior 3. Step the left foot back. Again, come onto the knife edge of both feet. Nice. Now bring the left hand down to the ground. Reach your right arm forward, up and over your head. Shift more weight into the left palm. Draw the right knee to your right armpit and hold it there. Keep the breath going. Slowly step the right foot to the back of the mat for starfish. Both legs are straight, the right heel is on the ground. Press into your left palm. Keep the breath going. Now from here we lower the left hip down. Lift your toes up so you're only on the heels. And lift your hips back up, back to starfish. Let's do 2 more. Last one. Release the right hand down. Find a one-legged plank. Extend the left leg back. Now from here, shift forward, come high onto your toes, bend your arms, one-legged chaturanga, straighten the arms, one-legged plank. Let's do 2 more. Beautiful job. Side plank on the right. Reach your left arm up. Lift your right hip up higher. Press into your right hand. And keep reaching out through the left fingertips. Now release the left forearm down to the ground. Find the forearm side plank on the left. Keep the breath going. Try to bring the left forearm parallel to the left edge of your mat and not the front of the mat. Now release your right hand down, forearm plank. Both forearms are on the mat, ideally parallel to another. Tuck your tailbone, engage the core. Keep the breath going. Keep pressing into the forearms. Nice and slow. If you're starting to shake, that's perfect. I'm shaking here too. We're all working hard. Now release the hips down. Sphinx pose. Untuck the toes. Move the chest forward. Pull the shoulders back. Engage your glutes. If this is, for whatever reason, uncomfortable for the lower back, just bring the legs wider apart. If you want to go deeper, seal pose is an option. Press into your palms, straighten your arms. And slowly release everything down. Now extend your arms out to the sides. The thumbs are pointing down. Lift the chest up, lift the hands up, lift the arms up, the shoulders. The upper body basically lifts up. Engage your glutes. Look down to the ground. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. And lift your hands up higher than the shoulders. Let's go for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release. Bring the hands down. Press it up to plank. And then to downward facing dog. Now from downward dog, we externally rotate the arms more and start to bend the arms. Keep the legs straight. We're almost coming into dolphin. The elbows are almost touching the ground. Straighten your arms again. Downward dog. Let's go for 4 more. Bend your arms. Let the elbows almost touch. Straighten. 3, 2, and 1. Back to downward facing dog. Beautiful job. Take a deep breath in through the nose. Open mouth, let it all go. 1 more just like this. Seal your lips again. On your inhale, left leg up and back, 3-legged dog. Come high onto your right toes. Exhale, left knee to the chest. Press into your palms around your back. Keep the breath going. Bring the left knee to the left armpit. Then slide it down to the left wrist. Keep pushing into the ground. Over to the right wrist. Up to the right armpit. Back to the chest. Flex the foot, step it between the hands. Crescent lunge. Reach both arms up. Look inside the left knee. Make sure you can see the big toe there. Move your right heel forward, then lower the right knee all the way down to the ground so you know how low you can go. Then lift the knee up just a little bit. Now we're coming back up to crescent. Lower the knee down, let it hover, lift up, lower, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful job. Let's take one more last deep breath in. Exhale, release the hands down. Pyramid pose, straighten both legs, step the right foot forward. Both heels are on the ground. Inhale, lengthen out through the spine. Exhale, fold forward and down. Stay here for a few breaths. Rebend the left knee. Cross the right ankle behind the left. Now from here we slide the right foot all the way to the left side off your mat. Keep the right leg straight, but bend your left knee. Come to the knife edge of both feet. Flex your feet. Reach the left arm up. Stay here, or start to straighten your left leg and bend the left leg just a bit so you feel the left outer hip, the piriformis on the left side. Now again, a little bit funky. We come onto the toes. Pivot the feet to the right, so you're perpendicular to the mat. Now shift forward, lift the right leg up for warrior 3. Hands to the heart. And then feel free to use your hands for balance. We're doing 5 of those J squats. Bring the right knee outside the left calf or down to the ankle, and then come back up. So warrior 3, let's do 4 more. Let's do 1 more. Back to warrior 3. Step the right foot back. Pivot your feet to the left. Come to the knife edge again of both feet. Flex both feet. Bring the right palm down. Reach your left arm forward up and over your head. When you're ready, draw the left knee to the left armpit. Shift more weight into the right hand. Hold it there. Keep the breath going and shift the right hip more towards the right palm. So we are more in a side plank variation. Step the left foot to the back of the mat for starfish. Press into your right palm. Externally rotate the right arm. Engage your glutes to lift your hips up high. And breathe. Nice and slow through the nose. Now on your exhale, lower the hips down. Stay on the heels. Let the hips hover above the mat. Keep the legs straight and lift back up. Keep the right arm straight the entire time. Lower down and lift. Last one. Lift up. Release the left hand down. One-legged plank. Extend the right leg back. Clean it up. On your inhale, shift forward. Bend your arms. One-legged chaturanga. One-legged plank. 2 more. Last one. Side plank on the left. Beautiful job. I'm sweating too, shaking too, especially while talking through all of this. It's a wonderful job working so hard. Move the hips forward, lift the left hip up. Keep the breath going. Release the right forearm down to the ground for a forearm side plank on the right. Give the wrists a break. But keep lifting the right hip up. So we still engage the right side upper body and the obliques for support. When you're ready on your exhale, release the left forearm down to the ground. Forearm plank, both forearms on the mat. Tuck your tailbone and engage the core. Make sure your palms are at least halfway on the mat still, depending how tall you are. That might be the case or not. Now keep everything from the shoulders downwards in your body. Only straighten your arms, press into your palms. I call this extended plank. Keep the back rounded, the tailbone tucked. Release the elbows back down to the ground. Forearm plank. Straighten the arms again. Let's go for 4 more. 3, 2, and 1. We're going to hold in that extended plank. It's also really good core exercise for this hollow body shape, hollow body stability, which we, for example, need for a handstand. Let's go for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.5, almost there, 1, forearm plank, clean it up, do your best. I know it's challenging, keep breathing, release the hips down. Beautiful job. Sphinx pose, untuck the toes, move the chest forward, pull the shoulders back, engage your glutes. If you want seal pose, straighten your arms. Really nice after so much core work to come into a back bend and extension in the spine. Then release down all the way. Now, last little exercise here. Reach both arms up and over your head. You can keep the feet apart if you want, or together, you decide. And we start to lift everything up. The feet, the thighs, the arms, the chest for locust pose. Now keep everything lifted, keep breathing. Now imagine you're pulling something with your hands towards you. Bend your arms and then reach forward again. Let's go for 5. Pull, reach for 4, 3, keep everything lifted the entire time. 2, 1, and reach the arms out again. Hold it there. Lift the thighs up higher. Last deep breath in. Exhale, release everything down. Beautiful job. Shake out the hips left and right. Slow the breath down. If you want to take an upward facing dog, press into your palms, straighten your arms, pull the shoulders back, move the chest forward, engage your glutes, look straight ahead. On your exhale, send the hips up and back for downward facing dog. Beautiful job. Now walk the feet forward between the hands. Set the hips down. Bring the feet down to the ground. We're coming into a reverse tabletop. Lift your hips up. Press into your palms, press into your heels. Rock forward and back. And set the hips down. Reach your arms forward, come onto your back. Use your core to get there. I'm sure you feel it. And then come into a happy baby. Grab the outer edges of your feet. Keep the lower back and the shoulders on the ground. Move your knees towards the armpits. If you want, straighten out through the right leg as far as you can. And as far as that feels.